Baseball fans, and welcome. MLB The Show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's Fresno going up against Alaska. First pitch coming at you right after the break. So almost ready to get underway on the hill here today, Mick Abel.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
And there's a foul ball. Next offering misses, and it's 2-1. That's down and in.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Gets a piece and stays alive. And there's 1 down. Here's Ketel Marte.
The second baseman, Ketel Marte.
And a base hit up the middle. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Wastes no time there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Anthony Santander, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. And a foul ball. Marte leads off first with 1 away. And that one is downstairs. And the count is 1-2. Got him swinging. He chased the changeup, and there's 2 down. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. Sheets. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And we're back. And on the hill, Jordan Zimmermann.
He has great stuff, Boog, but what I love most is his drive. You know, when he takes the ball, he's going to give you everything he's got and try to pitch deep into the ball game. He's a true competitor, which makes it easy for his teammates to play hard for him. We're not going to see him take many pitches off, I can promise you that.
And now, Geraldo Perdomo. And that's in the dirt. Zimmermann measures 6 feet 2 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, a changeup, and he works in a sinker.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And the right-hander deals. Fouls it off, still 1-2. That's a little bit low.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Bang! He shoots one out to right, and they jump out front. It's 1-0. Now the number 2 hitter, Junior Caminero. Late with the swing there.
0-1.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Here's Yordan Alvarez. Just missed.
Outside, ball.
One down, base is empty. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. 2 outs, base is empty. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge. Swings and misses. 0-1.
0-1.
That one fouled hard the other way. 2 outs, base is empty. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Robert moves under it. Makes the catch, inning over. New inning getting started, and now Scott Rowland.
Number 27.
Abel back to work. Line drive, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Squirts away a little bit. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Springer makes the catch, and there's one away. Here's the catcher, Ted Simmons. Here's a guy who is one of the best in the business. You're talking about looking for a hit somewhere, and this is a guy you go to. Inside, and it's 1-0.
Yeah, he's so fun to watch as a hitter. Bats from both sides of the plate, and he's so rare in that he really makes a lot of contact batting both righty and lefty. And you know, it takes a ton of time in the cage to maintain both of those swings. You know, but one thing about being a great switch hitter, it's so tough to keep both of your swings sharp. I mean, sometimes it can feel like a long time in between at bats against a lefty or vice versa. You can work on both swings, but there's only so much a guy can do in the batting cage.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. Outside low. 1-0. Tying run is at first. Here at the top of the second. On the ground. And it goes just foul. Runner on the move. Hit weakly on the ground. Caminero. That's the third out.
Yeah, I do it all. If we ain't talking money, we ain't talking.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Gavin Sheets now, left-hand bat. And a foul ball. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Robert sizes this one up, and out number 1 on the grab. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Derek Jeter. Line drive. And that gets down for a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Good job getting the foot down so he could catch it out front and pull it. Turned on it nicely for the knock.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
On the ground left side. 6, 4, 3, but he beats it. Good hustle. And the inning continues. And the batter is George Springer. He was late there. Strike one.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. All set for the start of the inning. Now here is Luis Robert Jr. And George makes the grab. And there's one away. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's Francisco Lindor. 0 for 1 so far. The shortstop takes the ball.
1-0.
That one ripped. Springer there makes the catch. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. Rip towards third. Sends it over to Sheets. They get the out on Marte. And we're back. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Ian Happ. That one fouled off. Swings here and blasts one left field. That's back there. You can kiss it goodbye. He jacks that one out to left. And they tack one on the board. It's 2-0. Here's the second baseman, Geraldo Perdomo. He's already homered in this game. In the air out towards right center. And he's into second with nobody out.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
Next to him, Junior Caminero. There's the strike. One on, nobody out. A run in here in the last half of the third. Comes up empty.
Well, he looks fresh out there. Just needs to get a little more confidence and remember how good he's been in the past.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And there's a strike.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Misses off the plate, and that is ball one. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Perdomo over at second, one down. Well struck right field. That's back there. Gone! Big dog's gotta eat. And this place is rocking. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 4-0. Base is empty, one away. Now it's the DH, Aaron Judge. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1.
We all know Yankee Stadium is a great place for Judge to hit home runs. In fact, his coaches joke and say he can sneeze one out to right. Well, the scary part is it might be true.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
One of the better pitches he's thrown in this game, but he just hasn't been able to do it enough, unfortunately. You know, he could be getting a feel for that slider, though, so maybe that's something he can build off of.
Nice grab as he reached down to make the play. And here's the first baseman, Gavin Sheets.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. You'll often hear the phrase, short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
And that is out of play.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Two outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He picks up his fifth strikeout on the hill. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the top of the fourth. Anthony Santander at the plate. Santander, 30 years old now, and he was a second-round pick back in 2016. Swings through that one.
No balls, 2 strikes.
He goes down looking. Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. And that's in there for strike one.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
And that's in the dirt. And it's 2-1.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. And gone! And they inch closer. It's 4-1. One down. Scott Rowland getting ready to hit. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Springer drop step going back. This one's going to carry, and it's gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they close the gap. It's 4-2. So 1 out, nobody on. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. And that's way high. Ball 1. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Ripped to right, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. We've all seen the defensive shift make a big difference in defending against pull hitters, but it's not foolproof. He pulled it as expected, but he found a hole that time.
Foul ball there.
Ball.
Foul ball still a 1-2 count. Albies stands at first with 1 out. And now 2-2. And there's a ball. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. In the air, center field. Springer racing after it. He makes the grab. Out number 2. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. They say it went.
No balls. 1 strike.
And that'll fall for a base hit. And out to a board.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Robert in the box now. Takes strike 1. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly nothing at 2.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit first 2 pitches.
Double steal. Swing and a chopper. To first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Bottom of the 4th, and here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him. So after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these players doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. Pitch count is pretty high, and they've played it 4 runs already, so I think it's safe to say their game plan is working out pretty well right now.
Here's George Springer. Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. And they add to their lead. It's 5-2. Ian Happ up to hit. He's already homered here in this one. That misses. Ball 1. Zimmerman maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Santander rings it in. 2 away now. So the batting order turns over. Geraldo Perdomo digs in now. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
Well, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
Santander makes the play, and it's out number 3.
Back on my Brooklyn. Yeah. Okay, you asked for it. About to go Nostrum Ave on them. I'm from that bully where bullies were quick to spaz on them. That's me, homie, fatigues on.
And we're back. Ready now for the 5th inning. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Abel back to work. On the ground, right side, and foul ball. Next offering is downstairs. Dives, and he can't hang on. No play. That's an infield single.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. When you see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, you know, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106.
Man at second. And another ball.
2-0.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Stays alive. That one missed.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
A dive. Nice stop. To his knee, the throw, and that's a great play for the out. Now it's the switch-hitting outfielder, Anthony Santander, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And ball 1. Lindor stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Edge of the zone for a strike. Now 1-2. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Slaps the tag on him, 2 away. And the runner holds.
When you try to move up on a ball in the dirt, you've got to be sure that it gives you enough time to make it safely. Guess wrong, like we saw here, and you'll pay the price.
Freeman stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Next offering is in for a strike.
1-1.
That one is absolutely belted. Base hit. Coming home. Not in time. He's safe.
Picks himself up an RBI. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Rolling into box again. Takes a strike. Yeah, that's fouled off. Got him. They limit the damage here. Bottom of the inning at the plate, Junior Caminero. Out to short, Lindor. Throws to first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. And the batter now, Yordan Alvarez. And it's fouled away. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
The designated hitter, number 99, Aaron.
Here comes Aaron Judge. 0 for 2 in this one.
Yeah, we in goal mode. Going. Yeah, we in goal mode. Going.
And that's down and away. Strike 1.
1-1.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Didn't recognize off speed, thought it was fastball, a little bit out in front.
On the ground left side, 6, 4, 3. It's a double play, and that'll do it for the inning. All set for the top of the 6th. Now at the plate, Ozzie Albies. Hit on the ground to the right side. Oh, nice play, and very nicely done for the out. And now the switch hitting catcher, Ted Simmons.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
1 down, base is empty. Ball 1 there.
That's down.
Happ on his horse. Hauls it in for the out. Here's Acuna now, 1 for 2. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. Perdomo gets it to first, and Acuna retired, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 6th inning. And now the first baseman, Gavin Sheets. Fought off foul.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Whips it across. And that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Jeter at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there.
0-1.
And strike 2.
Now there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
See ya. Strikes him out for the 2nd time today. And now the catcher comes up to him, Cal Raleigh. Right back to him on the mound. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. And we're back. Top of inning number 7. Luis Robert now. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Hat moving under it. Makes the grab, and there's one down. Ketel Marte up to the plate. 1 for 3. Swings and misses. Strike 1.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
That's too low. And it's 2-1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Next offering is in for a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. There's one. Throw to first, but he beat it.
You expect to see shortstops make great plays, and it's especially important in a big moment like that. Nicely done.
Anthony Santander, the next to hit. Tap foul at the plate. With the tying run at the plate, here in the top half of inning number 7. In the dirt. That one at 95 missed up top. And that's ball 2. And that one hit 97 on the gun.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Tying run at the plate. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Alvarez. He's got it, and that's the 3rd out. Bottom of the 7th. Here's George Springer to start it off. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Ian Happ now at the plate. Former first-round pick out of the University of Cincinnati. Grew up in Pittsburgh. There's a swing and a miss. 1 out, bases empty. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Roberts settles under this one. drops into the glove, and there's 2 down. Now it's the second baseman, Geraldo Perdomo. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Fires over to first. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. We're at the top of the 8th, so now it's Freddie Freeman. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 5-4. Here's the third baseman, Scott Rowland. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one carrying. Gone. That should get the dugout going. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 5-5. That's to third, but it kicks foul. A little out front there as he swings through it.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. In time to get him, 1 away on the strikeout. And here is Ted Simmons. 0 for 3 in this one. Up the middle. Oh, great stop. Throw to first, picked in the dirt, but he beats it. What an effort that time. Go ahead run on base. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. This one in the air, right field. Makes the grab for the second out. And now it's Luis Robert. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Oh, yeah.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck left field. Going back on this one. Out of here. And they take the lead. It's 7-5. And now it's Frankie Lindor. Right side, hard hit. Perdomo on to first. That'll end the inning. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Down the third baseman, Junior Caminero. Zimmerman back to work. To the right side. Marte throws to first in time. And that's 1 away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Alvarez now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there.
Tired or not, he's relentless with the way he pitches. He might be exhausted out there, but his stuff is still nasty.
That one drifts inside.
That's a good miss off the inside part of the plate. You'd much rather miss there than out over the plate where this guy could do some real damage.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Hard hit left side. Throw on to Freeman. Yeah, they get the out on Alvarez. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. Going 1.
It's 0-1.
And Judge spoils that one. Here comes an 0-2 to Judge. In the air, right side. Acuna after it. Brings it in for the third out. All set to start the ninth in this one. Now the number 2 hitter, Ketel Marte. A little bit low.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
1-1.
And that one is in the dirt. And a count 2-1. This one in the air. And there's one down.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Santander now at the plate as he swings through. Strike 1.
Strike.
Swinging a foul out of play. And that skips in the dirt. And they'll do it again. Liner, and oh, that got him. Not in time, and he reaches safely.
I'm sure that feels pretty good after going hitless in this one so far. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
That missed. That's
And there's a ball. And another ball.
3-0.
And that one hammered way back there. Out of here. And he's gone yard again. That's his 3rd home run of the game. It's 9-5.
He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with his swing, and he's just not missing right now. A 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
One out, base is empty.